Welcome back to another video. In this video, we will be talking about the only strategy you need to develop your inner dialogue. So if you're interested in that, definitely stick around. Okay, welcome back. So there's a thing that first we need to establish the baseline of what we're talking about. So what is inner dialogue, right? Many of us have it all day long. We're doing this every single second. Those are the thoughts that we have and those conversations that we're having with ourselves. That's that inner conversation, the inner talk that you're having with yourself at all given times, essentially casting votes for every single thing that you do in your life. So what is the only strategy that you can have that will improve this? So the strategy is essentially first figure out who the hell you are, right? First talk to yourself like, okay, who is, in my case, who is Shaquille? Once you ask yourself that question, you'll see yourself from a third-party perspective and you'll realize that this person that you're talking to is someone do you want to be around. Think about that. Do you want to be around this person? If this person is not in a positive mindset and they're not radiating positivity, what are they doing? Are they doom and gloom? You technically don't want to be around those types of people, to be honest with you. So figure out who you are, and then you start having a conversation with yourself, an honest one, not fake one. So say, for example, in the context of alpha and in general with metabolism, if you're the type of person that likes to buy junk food from the store because you know it makes you feel good, and then you also work out, but in reality, it's not really serving you. Your workout isn't really helping you. You've been going to the gym for years on end and you still look like the way you look and you're just like, okay, what am I doing wrong? You hire personal trainers, they work out with you, but you realize that the personal trainers, if they're not good, they won't motivate you to see the better version of you. They're just gonna say, hey, yeah, if you work out this body part or that body part, yeah, you might get the changes. But in reality, what you have to you have to figure out, and the personal trainers have to tell you, is that the body that you have is not fixed in stone. It is adaptable. It changes through time. I am the prime example of that. Once I started applying the protocol to myself, I started seeing drastic changes. So the guy that you see in front of you right now is not the guy that existed maybe a year or two ago. And hopefully I can put up a picture here or something where you can see a before and after. And I'm still in the evolution phase right now. I'm not done. When I'm done, I'll let you know. And that's when it's gonna be pure maintenance mode and I don't really have to think about my movement anymore because it has been automated. Now the point is, you see, everything that I just told you, these are self-talks that I had with myself, the inner dialogues, the thousands and thousands of hours of conversation I had to have with myself to make me do what I needed to do to get the results that I wanted. It is not going to be an easy task. If you want to have a good way of imagining this, imagine yourself alone in prison or deserted somewhere, or you are no longer with anyone. What type of conversations would you have with yourself? Would they be productive or negative? The productive ones are the ones that are gonna really set you apart and then literally exponentially escalate you to where you need to go. It's the best strategy, to be honest with you. So if you stayed till this point, this is the strategy. The strategy is imagine yourself isolated, alone, with no one around you. You are already alone, to be honest, all day long. What types of conversations are you having with yourself? Are they positive or negative? If they're positive, keep pushing them. You have to have an outcome in mind though, right? What is your goal that you want to get to? In the case of alpha, of course, our goal is to automate our health. And what is health? Those are the questions you need to ask yourself and then eventually learn more and more. Go down the rabbit hole. Watch my whole videos, the last 100 of them, to help you understand what everything about your body is about. There's so many different channels that talk about this, but in reality, let's keep it very simple, right? I believe in the concept of KISS, K-I-S-S. Keep it simple, stupid. Every single thing that you learn in your life should be made super duper simple so that you can just keep adding on and just improve what you need to. There will be days where you will be upset, and that is why these habit stacks are so damn critical. Like for example, my rise ritual, my rest ritual, it all alters my way of thinking to make sure I am aligned to my North Star, right? We all need one of those, and of course you will if you keep going. All right, so understanding that, right? Let's just recap the video on what we just talked about. Your inner dialogue, the conversations you have, the words that you use, they all will have an impact. So now, if you are in the very spiritual side where you're super duper into source energy and just understand the nature of reality, then you understand how powerful this concept is. Every single word that is told to you or spoken out of your mouth, you're reinforcing that word and all the energies associated with it. that's you guys. If you're the group that is still in the traditional mindset and you're going with whatever the traditional world tells you the way world works, which is fine, it's not a big deal, it's still productive. If we wouldn't have our current reality if we didn't have the traditional world as well. Now with you guys, understand that every single conversation that you have with people influence you, right or wrong. Right, let's have that real talk. When you go to work, if people are treating you bad, how does that make you feel? If your work, everyone is congratulating you, is pumping you up, hyping you up, how does that make you feel? These are words, these are dialogues that you're having with other humans. At the same time, you can have that dialogue with yourself. I get it, a lot of us are like type A, the ones that watch this video, we are super critical on ourselves. We are more critical on ourselves than we are on other people, which is exactly what you need, to be honest, to get any result. But the thing is, to what level? Does it become toxic where you're just like really self-berating yourself and you're just like, screw it, screw this guy, he has no potential? Or are you just enough, like a coach? Think of it like a coach, you're leading a team and you have to inspire and motivate each of these guys. Like you see them play and then you realize something is off, so you bring them over, you energize them and you put them back on the field and they're able to do what they need to do. Right, so that's the type of conversation I need you to have. I need you to build a relationship with yourself that is gonna be so pure and beneficial that you can no longer be the other versions that you were. You're this new person, new relationship with yourself, and you, at the end of the day, love yourself. It's a very weird concept, but you have to at the end of the day, right? You love other things, why can't you love yourself? It's just a natural reality. All right, guys, with that being said, hopefully you liked the video. If you did, definitely give me a like. And if you did not like the video, give me a dislike, letting me know why you disliked the video in the comments below. At the same time, if you are interested in more of my videos, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It helps a lot with the YouTube algorithm, and also lets me know if you're really interested, right? To be honest with you, why would you subscribe if you are not? And I do the same thing. If I look at creators, I give them a little chance, and if they're cool, then I go ahead and subscribe because I want to support them because I want them to keep going. Also, on top of that, if you want to know exactly when the next video pops off, there's a notification bell that you can go ahead and tap on, which will allow you to know exactly when the next video pops off. With that, I appreciate each and every one of you. Hopefully you're having an amazing day. I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.